Hello and welcome to the MSI Series. Today I am here with Apex aficionado, Halo connoisseur, Call of Duty enthusiast, and he's always buzzing around, Stingzy.
That was incredible.
Thanks,
That
mate.
was actually incredible.
How are we?
Fantastic, mate. How about you?
Yeah, living the dream. You know, happy Monday is the day we're recording this.
Oh,
Uh,
happy Monday.
yeah, I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing, as a Stingzy
That's,
would say.
I see what you did there.
Cheers, mate. Well, let's start off with a little bit of an intro into you, Stings, for those of you who might not know you.
Well, I'm up and coming content creator, um, who lives in Milton Keynes. I joined Noctem about 2-3 months ago, I would say.
Flown by.
Yeah, that's flown by. Yeah. um, Mainly play, as Jack said at the start, COD, Halo, Apex. For say an FPS, I've probably played it on stream. Um, uh, I like to have a laugh on stream, not to take things too seriously unless it's ranked play on COD, and I like to have a good laugh.
I love that. I love that. And you mentioned it there. At the moment, you're playing some ranked play. Where did you get to last season?
Oh, iridescent, mate.
Not bad, is it?
Iridescent.
Not bad at
It's
all.
all right. It's all right.
You've been playing with the Noctem duo Meg quite a bit as well.
Yes, I have. Me and Meg have become quite the ranked play duo. So, but I never forget about Copy as well. When he's got space, I'll be there.
Oh, so cute. And I was looking back through the last time we caught up with you, and there was something that stuck out to me, and we talked on the topic of ghosts. Have you seen any recently?
Not any recently, but when I went out the other night with my work, we actually went to a haunted pub, and it was kind of cool. Like that, they're
Any
not like anything.
poltergeists?
Nothing weird happened when I was there, but like that you have like the people in the corner saying the creepy stories. You know what I mean? So that's all I've had. That's all I've had.
I love it. I love it. And also, obviously, recently you've done the MSI bungee jump for us.
Oh yes.
One, what was that like?
Um. Well, I've skydived before, so like I was actually more nervous for a bungee than a skydive, which sounds really weird. But I think it's because when you're up there, you can see the floor,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, okay, I'm just jumping off. But when I was up there and I was just standing there, my mind just went blank. As soon as he said like bungee, I straight off. I didn't give a shit. I was just gone.
Like, when I watched it back, and the guy's like, "Good lad, yeah."
Yeah. Good lad. Yeah.
Hey, when the thing that gets me, and like I'm terrible with heights anyway, yeah. But you're just in this little cage
Yeah.
that's attached to like, I don't know, I don't even know what they're called, like a cherry picker, right? Basically, a giant cherry picker.
Yeah, it was just like a massive cherry picker. Yeah.
Mate, I just like I sort of a bungee jump off like a bridge or something. You're like, all right, that's pretty consistent. But like, did you notice it like swaying or anything when you were up there? Because it's like,
Yeah. Yeah. Luckily, it wasn't too much of a windy day. If it was a windy day, I'd have been shitting myself, like crazily shitting myself. But I think it mainly swayed as I was going up. But as soon as we got to the top, it kind of just sat still. So I was like, that's all right. I can deal with that. But what they do at the top, they put like a bar on and they lock it so it doesn't move. But, yeah.
the whole thing wobbles.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh mate, so you've done the bungee, you've done the skydive. What is next?
See, I don't know. I've been looking into some things, Jack.
Come on, tell us.
I do want to do another bungee, but I do want to do a bridge jump bungee. So I think that might be next, which I will have to fly abroad for to get like a proper good one. I've done like some driving experiences, like I've done an F4 car. I'd like to do some other cars. But that's where I'm at the moment. I'm looking into something, but it is very expensive. I don't know if it's going to be possible in the next couple of years, but it's something I want to do, which is a fighter jet, like sitting in a fighter jet as it's going around.
Mate, do you know what? I had a feeling you were going to say that. That is just
Yeah.
like. Oh, see, that's something I could do as well. But like, fuck me, that G-force or whatever when you're upside
Yeah.
down and that will fuck you. Like,
Yeah, it will. Like I'm not even gonna like beat around the bush. I'm gonna shit myself and probably throw up a couple of times if I ever do it. But
you have to, you
worth the
must have to,
experience.
yeah, 100%. But you must have to go through like a bit of training for that as well, right? Because like, if you have
Yeah,
to eject and
yeah. I think when you arrive, I've been reading into it a bit. Like when you arrive on the day, you do like a 2 to 3 hour course, and then you do it. So
fucking hell.
it's intense. It's intense.
But like, if the worst did happen and you did have to eject, right? You'd be solo parachuting back down to the ground.
Hey, at least I've parachuted before from a plane.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I've got experience.
yeah. And you got the need for speed as well, right? Because you love your go karting.
Yeah, yeah.
Would you ever do like if they had like I don't know, like a modded Formula One car with 2 seats in it? Would you sit in the back of a Formula One?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah,
To
definitely. Yeah, get me in that straight away.
fly around Silverstone, like.
Oh mate, yeah, 100%.
But you know, if like a Jensen Button or whatever ever runs out of money, that's what they should be doing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, 100%. They can make so much money from it. So much. I'll do it multiple times in a day.
oh mate, I think that once would probably be enough for me. I'm like, oh,
I wouldn't want to get out of the car, honestly. Another one, can't.
is there another world, yeah, where Stingzy could have been a Formula One driver?
I wish, honestly, I wish. If I just put down the controller, maybe it could have happened, but uh, probably not because it is very expensive to get into it, and
Yeah,
like it's so hard for like even like a middle class kind of working class family to even like get the money to sponsor someone go-karting, so probably not.
but
It's way too
think,
expensive.
fun to think about though.
Yeah, I think about it all the time. Like, what if I was Lando Norris?
Well, you know, you're part of an esports team. That's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever done like a full rig racing thing? You know, like where you're in it and it moves like properly.
Yeah, I have. I've done it at Silverstone. Yeah,
Oh, that must be cool.
so there's a museum there, and they have like a Ferrari car in there that you sit in, and yeah, it's cool.
Sick.
It's good. It's like a proper like sim, but yeah, you do feel like the bumps and everything. Like the bum hurts after. I tell you that.
Like, where was I at early this year or late last year? I was at I don't know, like esports betting conference basically, and like downstairs they had like the Formula One rig set up, and you could race
Oh
against
yeah.
the clock. And I was like, oh, Stingzy would love this.
Yeah. I'd live there.
Right, honestly,
See you in
like,
an hour.
it's one of the things I want to do actually is like try and get us to do a big day like that where we could get all of us just racing around in these like proper sim rigs and just
That would be so good.
have a good crack.
I would. Oh yeah, just get me there. I'm thinking about it in my head now. I just want to do it now.
So again, back to the last time we spoke. Do you remember the 3 final words that you left us with last time?
Subscribe to Noctem.
There we go. Fucking hell, that's a good memory. Fair play.
Yes, mate.
All right, and then what is the favourite part of your content day?
Making the content. Like after making the content, like watching it all back, and it's like seeing how funny the actual moments were when you're not in the moment anymore.
Yeah.
I think like no, when on stream we did that one, I did that 1v4, and like it was like so funny in the moment because like we was all like laughing about it and everything, but watching it back I realized like wow, that was actually one of cracked moment, but two, it was such a hilarious moment at the same time because our reaction to it was just absolutely phenomenal. We had major numbing and it was great.
I love that. I love that. And I mean, you must have had such a good time when you did the quizzes as well. Like,
Oh yeah. There's some like parts of quizzes I wish I could put out there, but sometimes people go rogue. So
yeah, I'm not
I've got to
surprised.
cut it out. But like I think the best bit of content I have made and the one that has stuck the most is the Abby Coops Who's Formal. because people always forget that come from my quiz. But that is probably the best moment of content I've ever made.
She even brought it back up to me when I was talking to her yesterday, actually, for like the MSI series. She was like, before we started, she was like, as long as you're not asking me questions like who's formal and stuff like that. Like,
Sorry, Abby, it's brought up now.
she's well aware. She's well aware of who formal is now.
You better know who formal is now, like.
Honestly, someone get in some help on that fucking optic roster. Jesus Christ.
Honest to God, don't get me started, Jack.
I,
I
I, I
watched this
won't.
weekend and I nearly threw hands.
Yeah, it was a tough watch. But I mean,
It
I
was.
don't understand like Halo to that level, so like I don't know like the objective player sort of thing. But I mean, they choked quite a lot anyway. But
Yeah. I just think Lucid at the moment hasn't been slaying as much as he did last season. It seems like they're slowing down a bit more on the slaying half. But Optic, well, not Optic, well, Formal is still like level. He will never change. But I think they need someone to like help Formal more than anything. Which I think they could pick up someone, but I don't know if it would work.
who they booked someone in for APG, right?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Dead Zone,
Dead Zone. And
which was Penguin.
he had some good maps, but the
Yeah,
consistency against like your phases is quite hard, I'd imagine.
I think they instead of getting Dead Zone, they should have got Bound from Space Station. That's my opinion.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Watch this space. Who knows? Right, so Stings, I've got some questions on some peripherals for you.
Okay.
Do you think you could tell the difference between like 60 hertz and 144 hertz?
Yes, because recently I put a tweet out saying I've had my monitor on 60 hertz for over a year without realizing, and I switched it last week, and yeah, big difference. Big difference.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah, big difference.
And now, obviously, this is an MSI piece, and if you didn't know, the new gaming monitor has 360 hertz. So, do you reckon you'd be able to tell the difference between 144 and 360?
Oh, yeah, if I could tell the difference between 60 and 144, definitely. Definitely. 100%. I could put money on it that I'll see a difference.
I love it. I love it. So, moving on again. I'm sorry, I'm jumping around a little bit, but
Hey, you're good.
Stings, your goals for the next sort of 6 to 12 months. What are we going to see Stingsy doing next? What's the big hope?
Well, the quizzes are coming back. I'm locked in for that. Announcement later. Well, I don't know when this will be released, but for our time of recording, later this week is the announcement. I want to get some more IRL stuff done. Like I did the bungee. Like I'm going in July to Zip World. I might do a little vlog for that. And I want to do a couple of watch parties and other esports as well, like Apex and Halo and even like CS. I like watching CS, sitting there watching it. So watch parties, bringing back the quizzes, doing a bit more YouTube content as well. I've started up TikTok now and YouTube Shorts, so grinding them out as well, and of course Noctem content.
I love it. I love
Oh,
it.
and the pit.
You can't forget the bit.
Well, we've got 1, 2 majors, so when it hits off season, that's grind time for content.
Yeah, and like Call of Duty season is coming to an end very, very quickly, but
Yeah.
we'll make the most of it.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
And like, I mean, yesterday for like a Sunday, obviously we had challenges on that we were watching. We had Halo, we had CS, we had Valorant was Saturday and today.
Yeah.
Like, I think Rocket League was on, like
ALGS last
ALGS
night.
Pro League.
Yeah.
Like,
There was a lot. It
there's
was a
so
big day
much.
for esports.
Honestly, like I was trying to keep track of everything, like on loads of different monitors, and I just end up like, looking around like this. Honestly. Right, Stings. I've got some quick fire questions for you.
Oh,
Are you
God.
ready?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, go on then.
So this one is game to play, Apex Legends or Call of Duty.
God, Jack. I'm gonna have to say COD.
Whew.
Game to watch, Apex. Game to play, COD.
Oh yeah, that was literally the next question. ALGS or COD League in person.
ALGS. ALGS, yeah, 100%. All day.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah,
Next one. Back to Toronto or somewhere else for the next event?
somewhere else. I like to travel, so anywhere else. I'll Tokyo champs for LGS. I'll be there. See that.
Yeah, that honestly,
Get
that
me there.
is.
If I can get there somehow, I'm going. So
I'm hoping that we have a team in Apex that qualify for champs,
that would be incredible.
and then like
Tokyo is like top of my bucket list to go to. So
same
if I can go there and watch ALGS at the same time, brilliant day.
two birds, one stone.
Yep,
Honestly, because the thing is, you could do like 2 weeks, right? You get out
exactly.
there, you could do Apex for like 4 days, and then the rest of the time you're holidaying. Two birds, one stone. Incredible.
Oh yeah, incredible. Get me there.
All right, and now I want you to imagine, Stings, that you are top of the game in Call of Duty.
Oh god.
Would you prefer watching or playing competitive?
If I was like CDL level, we're saying.
Yeah, but like like a top 12 team probably getting
Ah,
kicked off the roster.
okay.
But you
So I'm
can't
like,
when you're a pro, you can't watch any other esport.
oh no, I'll watch. I'll watch. I couldn't just sit there and play COD, like I'd go down if if I'm there, I'd probably have a little bit of a name for myself, so I'd probably go down content
Yeah,
and just watch stuff and have fun.
fair. Love
Yeah.
it. Right, we're on to the last little section now, Stings.
Okay.
What is one piece of advice that you would have for a newcomer into the content world?
Um, don't be scared of what your content's going to come out like. Everyone's content's different. You make your content how you want to make it. And don't be scared of editing. Everyone learns. Don't
Some
get
of
me
us the
wrong, my
hard way.
first some of my first videos are absolutely atrocious, but that's what happens when you first start editing. Um, I would suggest not paying someone to edit your videos and actually learning how to edit, so the videos come out the way you want them to come out, not the way you're trying to envision it. Because an editor like that you pay, let's say on Fiverr, are never going to get it to the standard that you want it. So learn to edit, make your own videos. Don't I try not to cringe at watching my own videos, but sometimes you do, because but don't be scared to show yourself and just be yourself in your videos. Be yourself in your content. Don't put on a fake face. Be yourself.
I love that. I love that. What about two things that you wish you knew last year?
How to edit. um, and probably on the streaming side, how to work OBS, because I had no clue how it worked.
It's hard, right? So
Yeah,
many
well,
options.
I used to use Streamlabs, but then I switched to OBS because I wanted to get proper in depth, and my PC's crap, so I need OBS because it uses less of your PC. So learning how to add everything in manually was a big learning curve.
I love it. And lastly, the last thing for all your Stings.
Mm-hmm.
Free hopes for the new Call of Duty.
Oh, free hopes, or can I give you 15? um, pick 10 system.
Ooh,
That's one.
controversial.
Uh, a free weapon meta and a burst weapon in meta.
Ooh, like
Well,
M16 vibes.
or an M8A1 or something like that. You know what I mean? Get me that.
I love it. Well, fingers crossed, things, because
I hope so.
I'm hopeful for the new COD. I think.
Yeah, even the way they're teasing it's looking brilliant. So it's getting me pumped again.
We are in that cycle though now, aren't
We're
we?
in the
Like
cycle
it's
now,
in the
yeah.
cycle, like the new game, new hopes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I love it. Well, Stingzy, thank you very, very much for sitting down with us, and looking forward to seeing what comes next.
Perfect.